Welcome to another Legacy Lands video and stream. I am going to be playing, to start anyways, some Uro Lands. I am in a league right now, 2-1. My loss being to Sneak and Show, and my wins being to against the Mirror and against Titan Post, or not Titan Post, Eldrazi Post. So this is the list I registered that I am currently 2-1 with. Um, I'm still trying out different decks, seeing how I like different cards, different sideboard plans, whether or not I like Uro in the deck, which I still do. I do miss Rashad on port a bit, but I find that Uro brings another angle. Um, I don't I don't know if it's necessarily a better Field of the Dead deck, but I do feel like playing Uro. I want Field of the Dead a little bit more than I want Dark Depths. Um, and since the meta seems to be, or at least in my past few experiences, seems to be quite a bit fair, I feel like Field is very good and often is the card that wins me the game. Um, I know other Uro lists have played three Uro, three Valakut Exploration split, but I love Valakut Exploration. For me, a, it's a card that is basically our number one engine, even more so than Life from the Loam now. Um, so I wanted to, I always want to play four of this card until it otherwise is indicated that it's not good enough. And I don't know what meta that would be in. Um, so, anyways, to support the Uro, I am playing. The mana base is obviously more colored sources, no Rashad imports, and so forth. I was considering cutting maybe a Sylvan Library or possibly a Punishing Fire and upping the land count, maybe trying to fit in an Ancient Tomb or maybe a Waterlogged Grove. I do feel like I miss Tomb, but since I'm not really hard on the Dark Depths plan, I feel like I'm not. I kind of was okay with going remaining at 33 here. Um, I also have been hearing that 33 is low. I don't really know. It is a little lower than what I usually play. I usually play or like to play at least 34. That said, one thing I have liked about this list or a list like this is the number of threats or threats, if you will. Sylvan Library finds you cards that you need. Uro does. Valakut Exploration, Life from the Loam. Um, there's synergies with between most of them. So I like having against decks that have many counter spells um, essentially multiple outs. I also feel like the Valakut expirations or Uros, just the heavy number of must answer cards that dig us through our deck more rapidly makes cards such as exploration and crop rotation much better and more likely to resolve. Because what has come up for me a few times is that I go Mox Diamond or Exploration turn one, my opponent forces it, and then that gets through a vital counter that allows me to stick a more important card like one of my threats or cards that end the game. So, and then vice versa, if they're busy countering Valakut Explorations and Light from the Loams, that makes it more likely that my crops they resolve. So I've just basically liked the threat density of this deck. Um, Sideboard, playing three Force of Vigors, uh, two Flusterstorms, two Clothis. Clothis is there for a lot of the fair matchups. Um, Pyroblast, Red Elemental Blast, playing the four Sphere of Resistance for combo, Torpor Orb for like white decks, and Doomsday, and Null Rod for any kind of artifact deck. Um, uh, so, anyways, I think it's pretty standard. This is not my list, I should say. This is closer. This is essentially borrowed from with some minor changes from uh, uh, F. Messina and Jack Battle, who are in the Lands Discord. I think F. Messina plays on MTGO as F. Mexans, I believe it is. Anyways, they've played similar lists to this, and I tried them and really liked them a lot. So, yeah, I just keep trying to see if this deck is good, and again, just figuring out which one I like better. So, anyways, enough talking. I'm going to get to playing some matches. My leagues have been going pretty quick. I'm used to playing Pioneer, and I play a lot of five color div in Pioneer, and often it takes me about 2+ hours, sometimes even 3, to complete a league. So it's kind of weird for me to play this prison-ish deck with lands, and my matches go by really fast. So that's definitely contributing to me wanting to play Legacy a little bit more. On top of the fact that I just think Legacy is a lot of fun right now. All right, we're playing against XJ Cloud, who is a pretty good player, far better than I am. So we'll see how we do here. I don't know exactly what they're on, but we'll see how we do against them. I don't know if this is. So I'm kind of considering keeping this on the strength of Uro. It's a little slow though. I am on the play, so I guess I will keep it, though I'm not certain I should. I feel like I should keep something much faster. We do have interaction with Punishing Fire, and we do have some good utility lands, so that's another reason why I'm keeping. I do prefer to keep some, like, I like to see some fast mana in my opening hands, but you can't always have that, and I'm not a big fan of mulling, so I often just try to make these work. All right, well, doesn't look like this is going to end up working out. Spilled some water on myself. Oh, okay. Well, we could still draw. We could end up drawing Valakut Exploration, which could help us win the game. We'll just see this out. Could kill that. Not getting it back, unfortunately. So we're looking here to draw Valakut Exploration. I don't think we're going to be able to race them no matter what. Yeah, that's fine. It's not. I'm not looking to do anything with two on two. And I may actually. The Simian Spirit Guide beats. Love it. Do I want to keep playing my lands? That's the question. Because I want to draw a Valakut Exploration and trigger it. I think actually I'm going to take off a turn for playing lands and just to hold on to these to have plenty of gas. So uh, we're not good against this deck game one, but game two we get a lot better. Okay, that's probably good enough for me. I don't think even with Valakut Exploration we're going to be able to race that effectively. So we just want here. I don't know if we want sphere effects. I feel like that hurts us more than it hurts them. Maybe we want to keep here. We want probably not library. Uro seems okay. We could cut the bog. We want to do. This is where I wish we had more access to dark depths, or another dark depths or two. I don't know if tab's very good. We could possibly keep in Sylvan. We might actually want the Sylvan Library to just dig for force. That's kind of the big thing that we want. Most of this other stuff I don't. Maybe Null Rod? Hurts our Mox Diamonds. I think we'll cut the tab. And we'll go with this. Yeah, I think this is okay. So we don't have force, but we have some good turn one plays and kind of okay with. We also may have a um, fast lage with crop rotation. So I'm going to keep this. Go here. Play this out. I think we just play the Misty Rainforest and say go, so we can get forest. Chrome Mox, sure. So they're going to turn one me again. That is fine. Completely could deal with that. Hmm. I think I'm going to hold off on the diamond because I don't want to pitch stage. Okay, or just naturally draw the dark depths. That's kind of okay with me. I know there's some sort of red bounce spell that they play. Sure. Whenever Fire Flux squad attacks, you may exile another target attacker creature you control. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library. Until you reveal a creature card, put that card onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Oops, I should have. Wow, okay. I was not thinking of Magus. I should have just. That was a punt. Well, I screwed that up. I should have. In response, I needed to make the dark depths. So, and I accidentally clicked through that. It was easy to see that that was good to go there, or could have gone there. So that was a punt on my part. definitely did not mean to click through that. All right, let's see if we could clean up our play a little bit here for this next batch. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'll probably diamond, pitch, wooded foothills, one of the fetches. So we'll wasteland them first. Here. Underground Sea, so is this Grixis? Thoughtseize, so there goes my Valakut Exploration. Sorry, Grixis, like, Delver. Thoughtseize could also be, this could also be Storm, I think. P-Fire. So I'm assuming that means they have an answer to Valakut Exploration and or this is Storm. Days. Couldn't play around that. I think we'll hold the maze in case we draw the Valakut Exploration again. Sure. So it is Delver. I think we will bog them here because we don't want them to play Angler, and we'll go Maze. And then we could copy Maze if they look to wasteland us. So now we're just looking for like a loam. Heck, I'll even take a Grove of the Burn Willows here. Uro would be nice. Yeah, might as well attack, right? Copy Maze in case they try to destroy the maze. That's cool. So we won't try to get back the Punishing Fire until after they go through their turn, because then we can Thespian Stage copy our Grove if they go for that instead with the Wasteland. And then we are going to try to kill the Pyromancer here. They might try to daze just to get a token out of this. So there's a life from the loam. I think I will for sure here. And we'll take them off. It's reasonable to try to take them off Angler. They're still a little ways away from it. I think it's more likely they have a bolt. Yeah, just take them off Angler. Wasteland. Yeah. Okay. Here I like Fluster's probably okay. Clothis. Does Delver usually play? I know they play sometimes Winter Orb. So that might be a reason to bring in a couple of these. They also sometimes play Leyline. Um, Field is not so good, though I still like it. At least okay. Probably cut Caracas. I like keeping some crop rotations, but I can cut some of them as well. Probably want to maybe cut down on the Valakut Exploration. Maybe on the Life from the Loam, because we don't want too many. We don't want too much of our top end. So now the question is, do I want to bring in Force or not? Oh, we want these. So maybe we don't bring in Force, and we go something like this. Is there another land? Maybe it is Bog that we cut. 30 lands, and then go with all the VEs or all of the, maybe it's cut here in Valakut Exploration. Yeah, we'll try it. It's a lot of threes. But Uro's great here. Clothis is, I feel, hard for them to answer. And I love Valakut Exploration. Yeah, though I could see that maybe we want to cut one or so. Sorry if you heard that. So it's got a wasteland, it's got a maze. We can fluster. We got life from the loam. No fast mana, but I like keeping this and hopefully finding the fast mana. Well, there's fast mana. So I'm not really a fan of playing Taiga out there. It might have been just play Wasteland or Stage because we could get Wastelanded here. Didn't think about that too in depth until after I played it. And playing the exploration next turn is playing around. I'm trying to play around days. Though they could. This does leave me open to Wasteland and Thoughtseize. Delver. Thinking better of it. Maybe another cantrip. Delver. Alright, so here. We just go pop the Wasteland. Play Wasteland and sorry, Wasteland and pop Volcanic Island, I guess. And then next turn we'll look to um, go Life from the Loam, grab Wasteland, and then just keep them off their lands. And I'm willing to take a hit or two from this. Thought better of it. Okay, that's a lot of Life from the Loams. We'll try to get back Wasteland. They're going to counter this. We'll let it go. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold up Fluster. Ooh, how interesting. I mean, that's just too juicy to pass up. Okay. So they're holding up Stifle, so now we know they play Stifle. If they try to surgical my loams here, then we can fluster it. Yep, you can brainstorm. Sure. So we know they have Force of Will. Unless they put it back. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we'll let that happen. We'll play the maze. So they're playing Thoughtseize. They're probably going to go for Fluster. So just to conceal our hand, we'll do this. If they have surgical, that sucks. But I mean, they would have just grabbed the Fluster and surgicaled anyways. So whatever. Yeah, go ahead, take one of them. What they exile? Force of Will. They had 2 Force of Wills. So they so far do not have surgical here. We don't need the stage. We'll go Misty Rainforest. Yep. Here. Probably actually should have tapped the Taiga, but I guess this is okay. Now we're going to look to escape this Earl sometime soon. Delver's fine. But I think I'm just happy with trying to control the game here. Yeah, had a lot of things going on for me there, so they conceded. Yeah, if they didn't have at that point too, um, even if they had surgical, they were just in a really tight spot because I had Uro. I could cast the Uro from my graveyard. I had Grove going with P Fire in the graveyard as well. So if they surgicaled the Loams, I would have been able to get that Uro. If they surgicaled, P Fire, so forth. I just had a lot of things going on, I've liked, which is why I've liked this version of the deck that kind of was a case in point with what I talked about, with just the number of must answers for decks like Delver is just pretty high. Anyways, I'm going to at least begin another league. Thinking of playing something like this. Maybe it could be another play Uro Lands again. Uh, or perhaps we go with red green, some version like this. I'm thinking I'm going to try a red green just to mix it up a little bit. You know what? We'll keep it clean. I'll just do Uro Lands again. Same list. It's just, and then next time I stream or make a video, I'll try to make something playing a bunch of matches with red green. But I'll get a bunch of matches in with Uro just to get a little bit better feel how it a little bit better idea of how it feels. So 3-2, I'm pretty happy with that. I've had quite a bit of success, at least for me, playing lands recently, playing about 5 or so leagues. I only have one losing league. Might have even been 6 actually. I think I had 2-4-1s, 2-3-2s, and then like a 2-3. So yeah, I've a definite nice change since before the ban, where I was 1-4ing or 2-3ing a lot, or even just going over. Oh, last minute. Flying Whales. Played against this player before. Windswept Heath. Yep, that's good. Keeping this hand on the strength of Valakut Exploration and Sylvan Library, potentially finding me. Okay. Do I want a Wasteland here? It slows me down. But I feel like this is a night deck. If they get night going, we're in a bit of trouble. So I'm going to. Hopefully we draw some fast mana somewhere. That's good. Hex Drinker. That sucks. So we're going to have to try to race that thing, unless we could kill it soon. Punishing Fire? No. Wasteland, get rid of Taiga. Or are they just going to go ham with my boy? Oh, nope, they're getting night here. Night of Autumn. Oh, a different night. Cool, sure. Hold this. So I don't think they have another Night of Autumn in their deck. I'm fine with playing this out here. And then, well, we next turn won't be able to hold up for crop rotation. Grove. So they're playing P-Fire as well. So this is just, is Naya? Ooh, going aggro on my butt. I like it. Okay. Let's see what we hit. The question is, do I just play Maze? I think I do. And then we could crop rot for the second Maze. Hopefully we crop rotation there. Shh. Okay. Keep cycling through this stuff. We're going to try to find... There's fast mana. So we can hold up for Chasm. It might be... Ay, okay, well... Um, might as well go for another Maze here. Dug through every single one of my crop rotations. They're going to give it protection from everything. Is it, they close? They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they can't do it this turn. Or can they? So I could get rid of that with Blast Zone, but um, I'm trying to find like an exploration effect so I could try to get ahead. I think they're going to have a hard time um, answering Glacial Chasm. Yep. So if I take a hit from this, wait, can uh, combat damage that would be dealt by creatures you control can't be prevented. Does this work? Let's try it. I actually don't think this works, huh? We just die. Yeah. Okay. A little too slow of a hand. Punishing fire. What seems not good out of my lands? Caracas? Caracas is an answer to Questing Beast. Field seems fine. Chasm is not good against Beast, but good otherwise. Was that something I could have done? Actually, did I screw that up? No, I couldn't. I couldn't. I could crop rot for Caracas. Okay, so I conceded a little too early there. Anyways, learning something new every day. Maybe I don't want Ghost Quarter. I have a feeling they're playing a lot of force. Yes. Yes. So if they have Force of Vigor in hand, this kind of sucks, but I'm not going to play around that. I think it's more likely that they're playing something like Leyline. Maybe you didn't want to do that, but my thoughts are I want the mana. Okay, so they didn't play. Well, there's our own force. Taiga. Probably forest here. Savannah. Scoos. Okay, so we'll be able to take them off all the green mana here. We don't want this. I'm going to pay for it to keep everything. Cancel, actually. They probably have another green source, so I think this Life of the Loam is gone. Um, I think we'll be able to figure that out. Sure. Sorry. My dog is on the alert of something outside, something suspicious. So at least if they're eating my loam here, they're not advancing their board. So I'm just hoping I could find an answer to this. So we basically have dark depths here. We have the combo. I'm expecting them to play something along the lines of like Swords to Plowshares, which might be what we want to do. Like we might want to actually get that going, though. For the life, though, if they just have crop rot for like for something else, that kind of sucks. Okay, there's a VE. I'm gonna go for that. Not gonna play that out. Sorry about my dog. Another stage. That's another stage. Caracas. So they're going to, regardless of what they do, they're going to exile the Uro, but I'm kind of okay with that. I want to gain the life. Another stage. So another Valakut Exploration. Or sorry, not Valakut Exploration, just Exploration. Sure. That's not really my game plan. There's another Uro that they're going to get to exile. So they can't questing beast me here. Wasteland, sure. We'll try to wasteland their wasteland. Yep. No more Uros. They're going to probably wasteland my maze. We could copy the maze. Yeah, we'll copy the maze. I'm not going to try to depths here. Another VE and put on top. Put on top. So hopefully we draw a land soon so we could kind of get going with this. But again, we could probably just depths, stage copy depths. I'm kind of fine right now with playing a slow game. Okay. Here. So I think we go for um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we got this. We got 6. We could go get a stage, or not stage. Sorry, I think we could go get field here. Yeah, hopefully this gets us more lands. Yay. Okay, so I think I'll just go ahead and copy my field. Pay 1. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because of Questing Beast, but I think I'm kind of okay. So they're holding up. They got 3 lands they're holding up. So the question is, do I try to Life from the Loam? I feel like I just play the feel like I play the Grove. I don't have port. So there's 2 punishing fires. I can actually kill the do I have a creature in the yard? Do they? Yeah, we could I don't think we try to kill the questing beast. Sorry, we don't I don't think we try to kill the scoos here. I think we just exactly what you're saying, we just hold up depths. They're going to try to get a P fire. I think I let this go. No, I'm not playing port. I'm playing Uro Lands. So unfortunately, that's not a thing I have access to. Okay. They have something good here. Knights. Knight is kind of a-okay in my opinion. What does it even do here? I think I'm still just holding up. Oh, wow. That just resolved? I mean, I was able to just get that back? Interesting. So I'm going to try to get my lands. Bog. I think we get Wasteland and then Stage. They're going to exile one of these. They could exile one of these. I think now I get back the P Fire. plateau, they probably didn't have um, so they probably didn't have a way any other fetchables for that windswept heath. So what do I do? Kill. So I p-fire the knight, play the bog, and then smack them. I think that's just the play, right? I think that's lethal. All right. What do you think? What do you think Cyborg playing for a deck like this? It's kind of some sort of Naya aggro-ish. This is what I'm playing so far. I'm assuming they're playing some sort of way to answer Valakut Exploration. Um, I cut a Sylvan Library. I figured it was like stuff like Skoos. The Force of Vigor is kind of rotted in my hand, but I still just feel like they're got to be playing like a Leyline or something. Okay, you think this scene's fine? Yeah, I'll roll it back. Clothis was one I was considering too, but yeah, I'm just actually you might be right. I don't think they can answer a Clothis at all. The only thing I was afraid of is that it wasn't going to do anything. This seems okay to me, unless they have a ley line, which would suck. But I mean, all right, whatever. Derp. So we can pitch. We can diamond. We will diamond here. I don't know if it's pitch. I don't think we pitched Dark Depths. I kind of want to keep the field. Um, maybe it's. We have another field, so probably it's just field here, right? Yeah, I think our game plan now is fast steps. And I don't like giving up the P fire here, but I also don't want them to have mana. So I'm kind of okay with that. Bird. Alright, so we're gonna definitely destroy that. And here. Oof. Oof. That's not bad. Hopefully they don't have the other knight. We'll go for this. This could dig us to what we need. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't Green Sun Zenith for 3. Or. Mm-hmm. So now they're going to wasteland me off the taiga. Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do about this. Sometimes they do. Tab. Yeah. I mean, they're just going to knight this away, but we're not really doing anything else. I play the maze. They're going to knight that away anyways. I think we're just super far behind here. So that's their second wasteland. Uro does nothing. I don't know. I guess people really were feeling that Cosmic Intervention deck, that green white whatever lands deck. Yeah, nice interaction here. We don't take the damage, but they can still get the land. Um, do I play Uro here? I feel like I do, to dig towards a way to get rid of this ley line. Just tell her to wait there. So I imagine, or maybe they don't have any more wastelands. Ooh, wow. Kind of wish I kept that tab. Although I think I just would have been dead anyways because they could have just attacked with the knight. I needed the tab to bait out the wasteland from the knight. Library. Okay, so if we draw, why not attack? Must have been a misclick. Ah, not what I needed. But if we draw force, we're in good shape. I'm going to hold on to this Dark Depths in case we draw another Valakut Exploration. Are you going for Wasteland on my thing? Sure, I am close to dead. This is basically the only scenario where I find that we lose to these decks anymore now with like the current setup with I wonder why they're doing that. Like they get a ley line down and oh, another night, sure. If they get a ley line down and we can't answer it, I feel like it's like a deck like this is the only way that they really kind of win anymore against us. Yeah, we're good. I'm cool with moving on from there. I'm fine losing those games. Yeah, I think next time I'm going to try cloth this. I'm going to take out um, maybe like an Uro and or a Valakut Exploration. Not no worries. We won. They won game one. We won game two. I kind of punted game one because they put down a Quested Beast and I completely forgot. I could have rotated for Caracas and bounced the Beast um, and been able to prevent some damage with my Maze of Iths. So there was a line I think in game one where we could have won. Game two, I think it was, or sorry, game three there. I think it was it just wasn't in the cards for us essentially. Sometimes those games happen. How's everyone doing tonight or today, wherever you are in the world? My dog's being a little troublemaker right now. What do I think of Croissant over, I'm assuming, uh, Force of Vigor? Um, the upside to Croissant is that is that it's of split second, obviously. Um, though I think Force of Vigor is better because it's basically free. I mean, yeah, you exile a card from your hand, but essentially it's free, and you can exile or destroy two of your permanents opponents like problematic enchantments or um, artifacts, which I think is pretty important. And most of the matches where you want a card like that, they are not, or a lot of the matches, I should say, they're not counterspell heavy, so it's going to resolve anyways. So like Force of Vigor against the Mirror is way better than Croissant Grip, and same thing, Force of Vigor against like Moon Stompy is way better than Croissant Grip in my opinion as well. Um, so we have interaction, we have loam. We're just missing fast mana, so I think we keep this. It's potentially a little slow. I'm not excited about that, but I think there's a lot of good things going on with this hand. Also, we have crop rotation. Yeah, throwing away a card is always a downside, but I think in the matchups where you want it, it's worth it. Plus, throwing away a card for us that's offset by cards like Valakut Exploration, by Life from the Loam, by Punishing Fire. So we end up netting cards in the long run when we, pitching to Force. Getting rid of those, like I said, problematic permanents. I'm going to play the Taiga here. Might be correct to play the Wooded Foothills, but I'm comfortable with just Taiga kind of holding up to see what I need, holding up Wooded Foothills to see what I need. I don't even think it's bad if it uh, with Exile on the card. I mean, that's a downside to it, but I just think the upside of Force of Vigor is just too good. What is this, Storm or? Mm, do we want to respond in any way? No. So this is going to be Storm. So we're losing here, at least this match. They got 3 cards in hand, so we're kind of just hoping it's not much of anything. Uh, I don't know what this. So they don't really have anything going on. That's nice. So I think I do Pain here because we could Wasteland, then play Diamond, and probably put this back, but pay 4. We can Wasteland Diamond, and then we can hold up Crop Rot. Yeah, keeping them all was a thing I was considering too. Usually against combo decks, I basically just keep them all the time. But I wasn't too keen on. I mean, I don't think we really need Caracas. So yeah, we're gonna Wasteland them off of Underground Sea here. This is not going to be a field matchup. And then we're going to hold up a 3 mana crop rotation on their turn for like a bog. Not that I think that's going to really help, but next turn, it looks like they have trouble with mana. Valakut Exploration, eh? So we have to win a game 1 against this deck, we have to go for it. I think we have to be a little um, pushing the boundaries here. Like we have to take these chances, otherwise we're just not going to win. So I have defenses down here, but my opponent is not playing much of anything. I should have kept Ghost over Caracas. So we're gonna go here. Drop. There's an exploration. Now we're going to. I don't think we keep here or here. We want the wasteland. So we're gonna go here. Here's where I wish I had Rashad on port. I don't think we get field yet. Hopefully we hit another exploration. Mox Diamond is kind of okay. They pitch the Caracas. So now I'm going to try to wasteland their fetches. Wow, that just resolved. Crazy. Crazy times we're living in. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not, I still don't think I Uro. I think we go here. They F6, so we're pretty safe. Maybe now we can start looking at a field. Okay, so now I think I might escape the Uro. Actually, no, I don't think I escape Uro. Nice. I think we just simply go for the combo. We're not playing those out. I am absolutely shocked they kept a hand where they could not beat me really fast, where they didn't have some kind of win con or um, whatever it is at the ad nauseum or whatever else. All right, like here, I like fluster, null rod, sphere. Completely bored these out. I don't think this is an Euro match at all. We want fast mana. We don't want field. Probably cut. P-Fire is kind of like a got him, but eh. Um, do we just keep it Valakut Exploration and then cut here and here? Is there any lands that we want to cut? We keep in tab in case they play. I don't like mazes. I guess we could keep in field over maze because at least it taps for mana. Yeah, could bring in pyros. Maybe we just drop our land count overall because yeah, no, I don't disagree with you. I think pyroblast is a good call there. Maybe we do cut a Valakut exploration. It might just be. I don't think Chasm actually does anything against them. I'm not too keen on keeping field. That's not the game plan at all. So I mean, I could maybe we do cut them, but is there anything else that I want? Clothis, a slow clock. I don't think that's our game plan there either. Like I think we're just trying to go fast, and um, maybe we cut field for like Uro or punishing fire. Mm, all that really kind of seems bad. I'm kind of just considering field just to make sure my land count is high enough for diamonds. So it's kind of just what it is to me is just diamond fodder or just mana, which I mean, as a mana source, it sucks, but I don't know. I just this deck is not this Uro Lands is not as good against these combo decks um, as red green because of this because you have to play more lands for colored sources. So we cut like the Rashad and ports. So there you could easily cut the Field of the Deads. We don't have as many good cuts here. So we have to play some kind of crappy cards. Uh, so this hand's not terrible, but I think I'd really rather have a hate piece. And against combo, I'm much more comfortable mulliganing than against like the fair decks. And I think this is fine. It's a bit slow, but we have a lot of interaction. Yep, Ponder's fine. So we're gonna go Triome, Wasteland, uh, Sphere, and I'm gonna, depending on what I draw, I'm gonna try to hold up exploration. Yeah, exactly. No fast win, no hate. You mull it. We dead? So it'll be interesting. We could actually force a vigor if they play something else and cast a spell. See, I like this. We can maybe get these two lion's eye diamonds if they cast something, do it, do it. Yes. Um, I think we still hit these lion's eye diamonds and keep them off the mana. The Wishclaw Talisman can get them things they need. So they're going to Talisman here and get something. To go ad nauseum? I think ad nauseum is 5, right? Yeah. So there's no way we could have played around that. They were just doing this anyways. Because they play the talisman, they sack those two. So I think this gave us our best chance. Rit, rit. Let me see what they. Yep, they got there. Okay, GG's. Okay, I think it's still the same thing. Well, it's got a hate piece. No green mana, though we do have Force of Vigor and we could pitch this, so I like it. And we have Stage, so we're just. Um, it's a little slow. I'm not playing Ancient Tomb, so that hurts. But uh, we have good interaction here. This hand's real rough. I guess against Storm, so we're still hoping to draw. Like we definitely need to um, draw well here, but we do, like I said, Force of Vigor. We have Sphere. We got Bog. So I think, and we also have one half of our combo. So I think we're kind of okay with this. Thesbian Stage can also copy stuff, so we'll eventually be able to play this Valakut Exploration. So I feel we Ghost Quarter them. No, we Wasteland them. Or do we Ghost Quarter them? I think we do. They probably have a swamp. Okay. I think we go Bog because we're still holding up Force. We're still holding up Force here, so we're kind of okay. Next turn we could play. Well, no, I don't think we play Valakut Exploration. We can't play Valakut Exploration anyways. Burning Wish is fine. Pulverize. Destroy all artifacts. Cool. So they're going to pulverize here the sphere, but they're going to sacrifice 2 mountains to do it. Huh. Oh, they're going to do it on their turn to have the mana. Sure. So let's see if we can get them with Force. Writ. Add Naws. So there's a talisman. They're thinking about it. So we again might be able to get them with force. Talisman. Ooh. They might be short on another. They might be short on another. Yeah, if only we had P-Fire. I think they might be short on like another like LED or like fast mana effect. Ooh, Chrome Mox. They went for it. Living dangerously. Do you gamble? Chrome Mox. So they found a pedal. They found the pedal. So it's possible that I should have responded to the Chrome Mox Wishclaw Talisman so they could still respond here by. Wait a minute. Can they yet? No, they could respond and get tendrils, and they're at 10. Is there a way out? They don't have the tendrils in hand. Or they might. They might. So, again, basically, yeah, it's worth trying. Yeah, looks like they didn't have it in hand. Tendrils, and we did. Okay, GG's. Alright, so I got time for one more. At least one more, depending on how fast these matches go. Playing a little bit more combo tonight. I haven't really played much, if any, combo. Earlier, I saw a sneak and show, and just now, I lost a sneak and show, and just now, I obviously storm. So this is going to be my fifth match here. Um, Yeah, and I beat Delver, but then obviously just lost to the Naya, whatever that deck was. Yeah, this looks pretty good. They're Molda getting to 5, so a Molda 5 suggests to me a combo deck of some sort. I know, oops all spells, right? Yeah, that'll be my nightmare. Opponents deep in the tank. Drop Delver. Oof. Okay, actually not oof. This is what the hell is that damn deck? It's actually not the well, it's okay, I guess, but we could get the crab here. Not dredge. It's the Hogak. That thing ain't surviving. What the heck is this? As long as 7 or more cards are in your graveyard and your ground says whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Sure. Kind of okay with that. What we can do here actually is Diamond. Yeah, Bog is going to be good here. We can kind of do all the things. And we'll work on keeping them off threshold. They only have 2 cards in hand. They mulled to 5. This is some kind of 4-color deck? Draw 3, okay. Draw 3 cards, discard 3 cards at the beginning of the next end step. Ooh, Uro. Okay. Hi. We'll keep them. We can again Diamond, Wasteland. Maybe actually we try to. Maybe what I should have done was GQ them first. I, I guess we can't GQ them off of any color. See if they're on the basics plan. They are. Caracas. So I could crop rot, but I don't think we need to. I just like playing this slow. Yeah, my plan is still to quarter waste them out. We don't need that. We do have the stage. we'll get stage, and we'll look to next turn. Yeah, once they get close to threshold, we'll probably GQ or sorry, we'll probably hit my own bog with the crop rot. Yeah, that seems worth it. But I think we just simply go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might as well, right? Nah, we could pitch, discard. Alright, opponent, what you up to there? Actually, we'll wait to end step. They're not doing anything. Dark Depths. Okay, we win. Clothis. Force. They're playing some sort of weird deck that was a hunting grounds that you just saw. I don't know exactly what they're doing. It just looks like a Uro thing. Try it like a turbo Uro almost. So I don't know if I really care for the Flusterstorm. I haven't seen anything. This Pyroblast might be good because they definitely showed a lot of blue. I mean, maybe Fluster will be good. I don't think we'll need Chasm. Probably could cut a Maze. I don't think we want Tab. Um, I feel like I want most of the rest of this stuff. Probably can cut maybe alone because I'm expecting hate for that. That's a lot of threes. So possibly we cut our own Uros because that's more of good against the fair decks. Could also cut the ghost quarter since they seem to have basics. Or maybe it is the I feel like I just want one maze just in case. Could just be cut another low. No, no, loam is probably okay. Maybe because they do have blue, maybe there is counterspell, so we just in case cut a crop. Uh, okay, since I don't exactly know what they're doing, I mean, really, anything I do here is just best guess. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with this. Looking for some fast mana, but have Pyroblast with Taiga so we can interact with like a turn one crab. No, I don't think Chasm because they're not. It didn't definitely did not look like an aggro deck what they were doing. If what they're trying to do is just like a turbo Uro, then I'd rather be like Caracas or something like that. This is good for us. Oh, okay. Well, we couldn't keep him off crab this game. Show and tell. What the heck is my opponent doing? Soul Guide Lantern. That's fine. There's merit to holding up crop rotation here, but I kind of want to get like Sylvan Library, some sort of engine going. Well, good that I didn't hold up crop rotation, I guess. But now they're on 0 cards, so it's kind of what we want to see. They could cycle this, attack with the crab. Oh, come on, opponent. So now they're kind of brainstorm locked. We could get down the Valakut Exploration. Mill me? Are they on a mill me plan? Ooh, P fire. So I do think we take the turn off the P fire here. So we probably just waste them off of something. Let's waste them off green. And then we'll P fire in response to them fetching. Or we can hold up red elemental blast. But I think what we're going to do is just hold up. Yay, here we go. No crap. And if they try to Soul Guide Lantern to like exile my yard, like to get rid of my flyers, then I'll crop rot. Oh, what the heck. Yeah, we'll let that resolve. And I'm doing that there because I could try to crop rot for the punishing fire. And they can respond to it. Okay, that's kind of good. So now what I'm going to do here is VE. We don't have a counter spell for their if they counter this. We will go here. We'll get a forest. Beautiful. Now we can still hold up crop rotation. Ah, we lose Clothis. That sucks, but whatever. Now we're going to seek to uh, loam them or wasteland them out of the game. Nice. Oh, whoops, I accidentally clicked through that. But we still, oh no, they're drawing a card. Oh, interesting. Okay. Get them off. Yeah, waste, loam. Okay. All right. That's I think that was 5 matches for me tonight. We finished up one league where I went 3-2. And then this one, we're currently 1-2, trying to battle our way back to maybe get a 3-2. Um, so yeah, trying to see how this deck feels. If you want to see the deck list, this is what I'm on. Playing Uro, not playing the Rashad imports. So I think I said earlier, I've seen a little bit more combo with my past few matches. I don't know. It's small sample size, so I don't know if that's a thing. I like Uro Lands maybe a little bit better than Red Green if the meta is very fair. But if Sneak and Show and so forth are more of a thing, then maybe something like this is better, where we could play Port and like other cards like Choke and so forth, Spheres. We do play in Lands have access to Flusterstorm, which is really nice. So I don't know if it actually is worse, but um, no, it new in this deck. I've played it before and I liked it a lot, but uh, Doomsday is. I haven't seen a lot of Doomsday. I don't think Doomsday is really big in the leagues right now, and um, it's also just not a good matchup no matter what. So it's kind of like a lot of Lance players are going, all right, I'm fine with losing to that deck. I'm not seeing it a lot anyways, and that's kind of where I am. Like I'm seeing a lot of fair blue decks, the Delvers. Um, I haven't personally seen a lot of Miracles or Mentor, but from what I've been hearing from other players, that it's around a lot. I've seen a lot of fair green. I've played against a lot of fair green decks. Um, like not necessarily lands, but like night decks, kind of what you saw with like that Naya deck that I played earlier. I would say the number one deck I play against is some kind of Delver deck, and then probably followed by Fair Green. Um, so that's kind of where my logic with playing something like this is a lot of these cards are good there. But then red green is just, I don't know. There's just something clean about red green that I really like. I love playing Uro in this deck, but red green is classic. It feels good right now. Ports feel good again. You could play more depths. You could play Ancient Tomb. So I think there's just a little bit more utility to red green that's very attractive. So, anyways, I got to start getting ready for bed. I'm hopefully going to play again sometime soon. Probably not tomorrow, but maybe Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or maybe all. I don't know if I'll stream every one of those days, but I'll definitely at least stream one of those days and or make a video. So I am recording this, and if you missed any bit of this, if you joined in late, or if you just didn't catch it at all, this will be available on my YouTube channel, which you can find through the Lands website, Pendrevale. Anyways, if you joined me, thanks for hanging out and supporting the stream. Thank you, Wens. And I hope to see you all again. Have a good night.